Man, what's good with the people? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, man, baby, cuz just, oh, man, I had one heck of a morning, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Brother lost his phone. Yo, no, it's your partner, though, man. You know what I'm talking about? What's good? People like hee hee, ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Happy birthday, hee hee, ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? My fat partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? Over here with all the good old sweets. You know what I'm talking about? Hee hee, ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? What's good, Ken the Pen, man? All my folks incarcerated, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. Did I say Ken in the Pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now. You can go get you one off of 76 MacArthur Giants Liquor. You can go get you one off of 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody put them in their stores now. Thank you, young man. Now you know you can come, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Baby cuz got him. Baby cuz got him. You know what I'm talking about? Did you see him? You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, man, you can go and get you one off of Amazon, man. Make sure you copy your hardback, man. You know what I'm talking about? Funkadelic trying the stores now. Make sure you go to Amazon, copy your hardback, man. You know what I'm talking about? Stick Up 2 coming soon. You know what I'm talking about? Funkadelic Trying 2 coming real soon. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you get your hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Uh-oh, what's that? Swing that finger, young man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide INC, man. Worldwide Incorporated, man. They say, bro, that was kind of smooth. They say, bro, what does that mean? I'm going to continuously tell you everybody, man. And Dooku, Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rube, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next. Same thing, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? Let's get through these disclaimers. You know what I'm talking about? This is how my damn day started off wrong all this morning, man. You know what I'm talking about? But we'll get into that later. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all good brother like myself, I do not promote, and I mean I do not promote no drug usage. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no drug sellers. I mean, I don't promote no alcohol consumption. No, don't take a sip, and I mean not a sip of the sippers. You know what I'm talking about? A brother like myself, I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. I just don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? He don't talking about don't. He don't talking about promote. You know what I'm talking about? No negativity. Nah, he gonna talk about me. Man, I don't promote shit. He don't talking about they was talking to me. Man, I just don't promote shit. He don't talking about not shit. He don't talking about me. All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much time we got, young ladies and gentlemen. But a good brother like myself, I ain't prejudiced. Nah, nah. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the little people. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I ain't got no problems with nobody. They was talking to me, man, I just loves me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come over here and fuck with your partner. Hey, check it out, man. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? God damn, y'all had a hell of a morning, man. Look, I'm the only nigga that could lose his phone, man, and find that motherfucker 4 hours later outside. Somebody ran over my shit though. I hope my camera ain't crack. I hope you can see me just to clear. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to all the prejudiced people who eat crackers. Nabisco. I see the fuck it. He also, how's y'all doing on this what's worse Wednesday? You know what I'm talking about? So baby cuz what you talking about, man? What's worse? You know what I'm talking about? See, I ain't even really get into what I had to go through this morning, man, but it was the perfect day for something like that. What's worse? You get what I'm saying? Because it's people, we, not all of us, you get what I'm saying? And when I be up here talking, I don't be talking about all people, man. I just be talking about the type of person that should apply to. You know what I'm talking about? But, as people, man, instead of us like finding the solution, man, we try to dig deeper into the problem. You get what I'm saying? Like me. You know what I'm talking about? Oh man, I just had one of the hell of the problems that there was, man. You know what I'm talking about? Baby cuz was on his way to go and get some of that stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Somehow my motherfucking car just stops. You know what I'm talking about? That motherfucker stop. So what baby cuz got to do, man? I had to go call an Uber, get back to my other car. You see, baby cuz still old school. All that told nigga, I had to go get my other car and push my other car back to where I had to be. You know what I'm talking about? Say, baby cuz, Why would you put, man? I'm old school, man. I'm telling you, nigga, we used to put shit from Benicia back to one way. He don't talk about MacArthur. From that poly class auction, nigga, your shit broke down, nigga. One time, me and Lil Rude blew up in the BMW. Who else remember when Ira and Lil Rude went half of that BMW, man? Yo, talk about me and Lil Rude blew up in that motherfucker. We was left on the freeway in flames. But what's worse Wednesday, man? It just go like that, man. It's gonna be a little quick one, man. Like, we have to stop digging deeper into the problem, man, and just find a solution. Because that's how we sit on a lot of our blessings too, bruh. Say you wanted I wanted a new TV, I wanted a new TV, or you wanted something new, then you got it, then you start to complain about that motherfucker. You only wanted the motherfucker when you didn't have it, but as soon as you got it, man, you start complaining, didn't you? You know what I'm talking about? And that's how what's worse Wednesday go, you know what I'm talking about? It goes just like this, and I wish I had just a little bit more time, you know what I'm talking about, to elaborate, but I don't, you know what I'm talking about, so you just gonna get this here, you know what I'm talking about? But what's worse Wednesday go just like that, folks. Because despite what we think, it could always be worse, folks. It could always be worse. Now, look, I had to go push my car all the way back, all the way back where I had to go, right? Say, what's worse than that? What if I didn't even have another car to go get to push that one? You get what I'm saying? So all I'm really trying to say is just be blessed and thankful for what you have. You know what I'm talking about? Just be blessed and thankful for what you have. You get what I'm saying? Because it could be worse, bro. And I was going to come up here and tell a story. I remember one time I had lost a fight, right? And I was so mad, y'all, that it was one of them times, you know how like you be on the turf and it be pistols on the turf? And you know where the pistols out on the turf, you know what I'm talking about? It was one of them times I went back, I guess somebody else needed it, you know what I'm talking about? Because it wasn't there, you know what I'm talking about? But if I would have got my hands on that pistol that night, it would have been way worse than what it was, you know what I'm talking about? It would have been way worse than what it was. You get what I'm saying? So even though I got an ass whooping out the ordeal, could have been worse, man. Sometimes you just gotta learn how to take that ass whooping to not put yourself in a worse position, bruh. Because it could always be worse. I could tell you what was worse than that ass whooping. Life. Life. You know what I'm talking about? So, sometimes shit happen for a reason, bruh. That's what I'm saying. God done helped me on several occasions. God, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna say he did it, but like at the time, you know what I'm talking about? That Holy Spirit misplaced that pistol. You get what I'm saying? Because it would have been a different story if I got my hands on it. You get what I'm saying? So all I'm saying, man, is it could just be worse. I mean, don't nobody want to take no loss or don't nobody want to get fucked over or something. But sometimes that's just the lesson right there. You get what I'm saying? So instead of, like, I know this is easier said than done too, bro, depending on when shit happened and which state of mind your ass is in. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of times when you take that loss or something, you know what I'm talking about, and shit bad, man, it's a lesson in there somewhere. You got to dig for it though, man. And if you, like, a lot of times if you peep the lesson, you know what I mean, it'll just strengthen you as a person. You get what I'm saying? It'll strengthen you as a person. Because it really don't be losses, it be lessons. You know what I'm talking about? Then you could reevaluate your game, man. You know what I'm talking about? Put a zap board on your game. You know what I'm talking about? Instead of sitting that motherfucker on top of the national choir. You know what I'm talking about? But who knows? But you can, man. What's worse Wednesday, man? Because it could just always be worse, folks. It could always be worse. You know what I mean? I made a lot of fucked up decisions in my life. You get what I'm saying? And that's okay though. That's okay. I'm just glad I made a lot of them fucked up ones when I was a little bit younger, you know what I mean? Like, I'm glad I kind of got that shit out the way, bro. You get what I'm saying? Not saying that I'm all the way right now, you know what I'm talking about, bro. Ain't no telling what happened, but I'm just glad cause I got a whole different mind, like a process. You get what I'm saying? I just got a whole different process. Now I hope y'all get this video. I'm telling y'all, man, bro lost his phone this morning, right? When I came back about 4-5 hours later after doing all that shit. Look, I told you I've been having a bad day since the morning start. But it's not a bad day. I woke up. You get what I'm saying? It could be way worse than that shit. And I found my phone. After 4 hours of that motherfucker being outside, you know what I'm talking about? Then nobody come by and say, ooh, man, that's a big ass new phone. Let me put that in my pocket. Nah, man, they just left. See, if you just leave people shit alone, I'm telling you, it'd be a better world. Didn't nobody bother brush shit. I came back, it was where I dropped it. You know what I'm talking about, man? I wish we can get to the whole world like that. You know what I'm talking about? But that's how your karma come back. So I'm just thankful for that. Out of all this bad shit that happened today, and I don't really consider it bad. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, I don't want to do none of this shit. I forgot to tell y'all it's like 108 degrees right now, so I had to do all this shit in 108 degrees. You know what I'm talking about? And guess what car broke down? You know it's one to one with the AC looking at. But it's all good. You know what I'm talking about? Even though I didn't feel like doing none of that shit right there, man, shit, I found my phone. You get what I'm saying? A motherfucker little crack. I don't even think it's cracked though, because it was a screensaver on there, but that screensaver tore up. You know what I'm talking about? That motherfucker been in a car accident. But I just, even with all that shit, man, I just look at shit to be thankful for. So I'm just telling you, man, on What's Worse Wednesday, it could always be worse, folks. So just appreciate the shit you got, man. You get what I'm saying? Appreciate the life, the breath you got. You know what I'm talking about? Just appreciate your day, man. And when a problem occurs, just find a solution for the problem, man. You get what I'm saying? Just find a solution for the problem. Don't even trip off the problem, because that's what you already got is the problem. You know what I'm talking about? So you find a solution for that motherfucker. And then if you want them people to, if you find a solution for the problem, don't walking around all day talking about the problem you had, man. You know what I'm talking about? We done found a solution for the problem. We still talking about the problem like it is a problem when it ain't a problem no more. You know what I'm talking about? But time getting thin, home baby, because you know what I'm talking about. I got a bunch of shit I got to do, man. So I'm finna be on up out of here. You know what I'm talking about? By the grace of God, I was able to come up here and bless you with What's Worse Wednesday, you know what I'm talking about? And with that one right there, nephew, sis, old man, old lady, you know what I'm talking about? With that one right there, man, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost nothing. Just to show a little bit of that love.